Yeah. Just have to struggle on.
Blink twice.
You funny.
Blink 2 times.
You funny. Hey, y'all.
You're gonna be like this in the camera. Ooh, I'm gonna be like, Tan, what's the matter? Like they talk to them little babies. What's the matter?
You funny.
Ooh. Happy Sunday, everybody. I'm be over here saying, Gaga Goo Goo. What is the matter? You ready to go? Oh.
I'm not fucking with you. It's all.
What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not done so, and go and share the video. We will be talking about overnight jobs at the end of the live stream. Drop your questions in the chat, and I'm about to start reading the comments. Nicole says, hello, two chicks and everyone liked and shared. Thank you. Hey, Queen Vanita. She says, good evening, two chicks and chat family. Hope everyone enjoyed this beautiful and unusually warm Sunday. Liking and sharing in South Carolina as always. Thank you, Queen.
Thank you.
Hey, Amy. Amy says, hello. Hey, Queen. T. Rice, she says, happy March the 1st, two chicks family. It is March. Happy March 1st, everybody.
Hey.
That time done rolled on by.
Yeah.
It's 20 degrees. Oh, wow. In Wisconsin. T says, that sucks, Nicole. Yes, I'm tired of the cold weather. I hope we have a warm spring. I liked and shared. Thank you, Queen T. Hey, Margarita. She says, hello, Margaret. I'm sorry. Hey, Queen Charlene. She says, hi to everyone. Hey, Lady 7. She says, happy Sunday. Nicole says, hello, ladies.
Hey, hey.
Hello, Nicole. Hey, April. She says, hi, Queens and everyone. Hey, Miss B. Miss B says, hello. Hey, Sharon. She says, good, glorious evening, beautiful and bountiful blessings to everyone from the beautiful Port St. Lucie, Florida.
Hey, hey.
Welcome, Queen. Hey, Mono. She says, hi, happy chicks. Hey, 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 P. Cross. P. Cross says, good evening, everyone. Mono says, what is the best camera for Ellis?
It is a lot of queens who do the pen. What is that?
The pen, the what is it? The pendant, the necklace with the little charm on it, the watch. So it's different people. They use different ones.
Yeah.
Hey, Rose Garden. She says, hello, Queens. Hope you had a great weekend. We did. How was yours? Hey, Queen Lillian. She says, hey, family and chat, and happy Sunday. Hey, Robert. Robert says, good evening to everyone. Hey, Maureen. She says, hello, everyone. Leonica says, happy Sunday. Hey, Leonica. She says, hey, Tan and Kerr. I liked and shared, and happy new month to us all. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Lillian. Leonica says, hey to everybody in the chat. Sharon says, I just shared this great YouTube live broadcast with my Facebook family and friends. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Queen.
Hey, I am the family gift. They say good evening to everyone. Thank you. Lillian says, hey, Leonica. Hey, Katina. She says, hello, good evening, everyone, and happy Sunday. Hey, Queen Beverly. Hey, Queen Cheryl. She says, hey, Queen. Hey, Keisha. She says, great evening, everyone, and happy March. Spring is right around the corner. I liked and shared. Thank you. And she says, happy sensational Sunday. Hey, Queen Angela. She says, hey, hey, happy first Sunday and welcome March.
Hey, hey.
Beverly, which job, Queen? You said, how do you apply for the job? Which job? We haven't talked about any jobs yet. Leonica says, hey, Angela. Nicole says, do any of you or have you used Upwork?
We
Yeah, I
we
have.
have used Upwork.
I used to work for a company on Upwork years ago.
Alert, alert.
Hey, Denny. Denny says, good evening, everyone. Angela says, hey, Leonica. Hey, Marcellus. He says, hello, beautiful ladies. Happy Sunday and hope you all have a great week. Thank you, King. Hey, Aiden. Aiden says, hello, everyone. Sharon says, we just celebrated our pastor's retirement. Okay, well, congrats.
Congrats.
Hey, Katrina. Katrina's waving. Hey, Miss Jovial. She says, hey, Queens, happy March. Thank you. Happy March, Queen. Cheryl says, I really don't know exactly what to do, but I'm sure two chicks can advise me and guide me on what I need to do. So, Cheryl, are you new, Queen, to working from home? Let us know in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Latanya. She says, good evening, beautiful people. I'm saying something tonight. Getting from behind the bookshelf today.
Right.
Let's give you a hand clap, Queen. It takes courage to come from behind that bookcase, so we do understand.
Yeah, we do.
Sharon says, can you please give us the information for Measurement Inc? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Hang on, Sharon. I gotta go get the link. So Measurement Inc., if you have a bachelor's degree, this is a non-phone, no interview, remote company where you will be scoring assessments, essays, test papers for grades 3 all the way to the 11th grade. So we've had a lot of people here to get hired recently with this company. They are hiring fast. And again, this is a non-phone. They do not do interviews. So you can just literally put in your information and wait maybe a couple of days and they will respond back. But you do have to have a bachelor's degree. If we have any people in here that are from California, take a look at Measurement Inc. and I'm dropping the link in the chat right now. No interview, non-phone. Work when you want. And they are hiring super fast. So if anyone is interested, they are state specific and you will have to show the degree. Shannon Boo, she says, what up though? What's up, Queen? Nicole says, do you really have to buy Connects to apply for the jobs on Upwork? Nope, I didn't have to buy one. Shannon Boo says, I am in the house. I hope all is well with everyone. Welcome back, Queen. Hey, my Wilkerson. She says, hey, ladies in chat, liked and shared. Thank you. Hey, Diana. She says, hey, beautiful ladies.
Hey.
Hey, OCE. OCE says, hello, ladies. Thank you for posting about Activist. I got the job. Okay. The perfect jump being on the phones. Laugh out loud. Okay, Queen.
All right.
So is that the one where you are I think that's the internet reviewer, OCE, the non-phone one that I posted a few days ago? Let me know, Queen, and congratulations to you.
Congrats.
Lady 7 says, do you know of any secret shops that pay the same day?
They're not secret shops, but field agent, they do pay the next day. Is it the next day? Yeah, it's the next day.
I think it is the next day.
Mm-hmm. So that may be one. Who was daily
Presto, they pay 3 to 5 business days.
Presto. Yeah. Not any that pay daily that I know of.
No, I can't think of one. But check the 2 Queen that I dropped in the chat. The
Mhm.
chat is going fast because we do have a lot of people on here. So if you have not liked and shared the video, please like and share the video. We got more laptops to give away on this channel. Cheryl, you used to work from home when the pandemic, she says, came through back in 2020. Okay. So are you trying to work from home now, Queen, in 2026? Leonica says, congrats, OCE. Sharon says, I know lots of people with bachelor's degrees and above. I would like the information. Okay, Queen, is in the chat. Knit and crochet, hey. She says, hey to everyone. Shannon Boo said, wanted to share that I landed a full-time position at BCBS North Dakota starting tomorrow. I'm also active with Outlier and Prolific.
All right. Look at there.
All right, Queen. Go ahead, Shannon Boo. I see why you excited. And got you a job. Go ahead, girl.
Congrats, Queen.
And she is active with Outlier. This is another non-phone one. I'm going to find the link and put it here in the chat. So y'all be sure to check that one out as well. Again, if you are looking for the non-phone, no interview companies, I have been dropping them all last week and I will be dropping more, I'm pretty sure, this week. So go back, take a look at some of the previous videos, and don't forget about Measurement Inc. and this one here, Outlier.
All right. And congratulations, Shani Boo. Congratulations, Queen.
So Outlier is in the chat. Go ahead.
Those of you who still behind that bookcase, come on out.
Come on in. Hey, Fallon. She says hi to everyone. Shannon Boo, you got to have that bachelor's because they're going to ask to see it. So if you don't have it yet, get the link and just hold on to the company until after you get everything you need. Because they still may be hiring. You never know. Hey, Nicole. Nicole, she says, oh, wait a minute, because it jumped. I gotta go back. Nicole says, happy March Sunday to Chicks and everyone. Thank you, Queen. Happy March. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Sense and Cash. She says, hello, everyone. Ray says, hi. Keisha says, I bought a notebook from 5 and Below and stickers from the Dollar Tree and thumbtacks, push pins. I bought a 3-sided poster board to do my vision board this week. Good idea.
All right. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Queen.
Fallon says, congrats. Queen of Intuition says, hi, Carl and Tan. I said, let me stop dodging these beautiful queens. I am doing my son's taxes, but I will be listening. Okay, Queen. Cheryl says, I have worked from home before. My job sent us home to work from home, and they provided the equipment. But right now, I don't have any equipment, no laptop, just an Android phone. So we did a video, Queen. It's been some weeks ago, but I do have the link, 25 companies that provide equipment. And a lot of the companies that you guys see on the thumbnail, I may not say it on the thumbnail, but most of the companies that I have dropped on this channel do provide equipment. Sometimes I may not say it though. But we do have a link to a list of companies. If anyone else here besides this queen is looking for companies that provide equipment, and let me say this, if you are talking to somebody on Facebook, Messenger, Telegram, WhatsApp, and they're saying, hey, we're going to send you a check, and you take the check, you go to the bank, you cash the check, and then you go and purchase the equipment. That is not how a real legit work from home company works. A real company, everybody listen, especially if you are new. A real company will just send you the equipment. They are not going to send you a check and have you to go to the bank and cash it. So if you are dealing with that, You better not cash that check if you don't want to go to jail.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna just as plain as I can say it and be transparent with you guys, because a lot of people, they getting a lot of folks. We had somebody in here that took a check to the bank. Don't do it, everybody. So again, a legit work from home job will just send you whatever it is that you need, whether it's the headset, the laptop, the desktop, whatever. They will send it
Yeah.
directly to your front door and you don't have to pay for anything. They are not going to send you a check up front and then you go and cash the check and go purchase the merchandise and then send them the remainder. That's not how it works. So if you are talking to somebody and they're saying, hey, we got this check for you, you better run.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. Ray says hi. Okay, so OCE said that is the one. I need to find it. I don't even know what video it's on. I'm gonna look for it, Queen. Or have Tana post it.
What is
The company that she got hired with. It's a non-phone. And I'm gonna go and get it right now.
Okay.
And they are still hiring, and this one is paying $17 an hour. So I dropped it in your box.
And me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, OCE, and congrats again, Queen. Everybody's saying congrats to you, Queen. Hey, just Brittany. She says, hello, ladies and everyone. She says their hair color fits. Thank you, Queen Brittany. I appreciate that. Keisha says there are 1,600 shops on Gig Spot.
Oh, wow.
Y'all be sure to get the Gig Spot in the basket, everybody. This is a good one. This is a good side hustle egg. So Gig Spot is the mystery shop company. They have the telephone, the web, and the web is just the internet shops and the on-site shops.
So and if you are new and you are trying to figure out what Gig Spot does, Gig Spot is a mystery shopping company. If you are new, mystery shopping is a way that people who own companies or people who are providing some type of service to the public, mystery shop is a way they get graded to see if they are providing the service that is outlined by the company, and they hire people like you and me to do these shops. So if you are wanting to do mystery shop, Gig Spot is a good one to sign up for. Like Carol said, not only do they have in-person shops, but they have web and phone shops.
Okay, so the company that Queen OCE was hired with, this is a beginner-friendly 17 an hour non-phone job. Everybody, link is in the chat. Run and apply for this one. The Queen was just hired. I just did the video on this company a few days ago. She's already been hired. So y'all be sure to get that one. It is in the chat now. Again, 17 non-phone. Thank you, Keisha. Take a look at the company, Queen, in the chat now. It's flexible non-phone. Part-time. Lady 7 says, okay, thank you. We'll try field agent and Presto. Okay, Queen, let us know what you come up with. Okay, Cam says, hi, Tan and Carl. I liked and shared. Ladies, I have some good news. I ran into an issue with an apartment shop. The agent did not show up. The leasing office was closed. Lights out, locked up, and no one. Oh. Hate to hear that, Queen.
What did Ellis say? I'm interested in that.
Hey, Rage. So we got a testimony from Queen Angela. All right now. Y'all ready for this one? Don't fall out your seat. Queen Angela, come on up here. She says, I'll start off before I forget. She got $300 on Gig Spot. Appen, 300. Branded, 91. Money time, 335. Survey Junkie, she got $5.61. Ipsos, 425. Outlier, she got 10. Well, it say 8. It say $822. Woo! Girl, you gonna make me fall out my seat.
All
Look at
right.
you, Angela.
Now look at that.
Y'all see that right there? These
Mm-hmm.
are side gigs and hustles. This is Queen Angela, everybody. This queen has been knocking it out
This queen
the
made
park.
$1,500 just in this testimony. Over $1,500 with side gigs and side hustles. Again, what we talked about previously, $307.34 on the app Gig Spot. Get your phone, download Gig Spot, put in your, it's going to ask for your location. It will give you what's available in your area for shops. If not, look at the tab that says web and phone shops and see how many web and phone shops are available to you, and start signing up for those web and phone shops so you can start getting those shops. This is easy money with GigSpot. Appen. I don't know what Queen doing on Appen, but that is a work when you want non-phone. So make sure you check out Appen branded survey. That is she's merely taking surveys, and that queen made $91. We had a king and a queen who was making, the king was making $300 a week, and the queen was making enough off of branded per month to pay her bill. So make sure you check out branded surveys, Money Time, Survey Junkie as well. And we'll put the links in the chat for some of these. Ipsos and Outlier. Outlier is again a non-phone work from home side hustle. So make sure you check that one out too.
Go ahead, girl.
Mm-hmm.
So these are again side gigs and side hustles. So that is what, not only do we talk about the work from home jobs, part-time, full-time, and all different types of work from home jobs, but we also give options with the side gigs and the side hustles, because we know that every single person is not looking to be confined to a desk all day.
Mm-hmm.
And again, the side gigs and the side hustles, you don't have to worry about like the resumes. With a lot of them, you don't have to worry about doing interviews. You don't have to worry about having experience. You just literally sign up and start checking the email. And we do suggest, if you are doing side gigs and side hustles, we do suggest getting a separate email just for your side gigs and side hustles. Because once you get into the system with a lot of these companies, they'll start shooting them emails out like crazy. So you don't want to mix it up, because you may mix it up with the primary email and you may not see the email for that remote job. So I have been dropping the links. Once Tam was talking, I have been dropping the links in the chat. So pay attention to the chat, everybody. I know it's moving fast. If you miss something, just say, hey, Carl, I didn't get the link, and whatever it was you didn't get the link for, and I can repost it. Congratulations again, Queen Angela, and thank you for sharing.
Right.
And if anybody else has any good news, because I know we have a lot of people here in the chat that are new to the Two Chicks family, y'all be sure to post the good news here in the chat, and thank y'all so much. Hey, Queen Patricia, she says, liked and shared. I would not be broke. Amen. Blessings to all. Have a great week, ladies. Thank you, Queen. Lene says, hey, Carl and Tan, liked and shared. Money making March. Let us all get these coins. Amen, Queen. Knit and crochet. She says, hi, Leona. Kashara says, yes, work from home using my Android phone or any company that provides equipment. So look at the equipment provided companies, Queen. I dropped the link in the chat. If you didn't see them, I can re-drop it. Hey, Lula. She says, hey, Carl Tan in chat. Shannon Boo said, laugh out loud. Leonica says, I'm back. Lillian says, hey, Knit and Crochet. Keisha says, congrats. Leonica says, congrats, Angela. 30 Degrees says, thank you. You're welcome, Queen. Hey, the Relaxation Station. She says, congrats, Shanny Boo. Lady 7 says, love and prolific. I wake up to a bonus, but not sure which researcher sent it. Hey, that's okay, Queen. Got that bonus.
All right.
Congrats to you. And Prolific, I do have a link for them. Good Side Hustle Egg. If you are new here, get on the wait list for Prolific. You will be glad that you did. It is a survey site, but it is not your typical survey site. They are number 15 on the list. Make sure you guys get this egg in the basket. Get a separate email. Go and sign up for Prolific. We have several queens here that can testify, have made great money off of this survey site. Shannon Boo says, FYI crew, Prolific is paying for real. Hey.
Right.
Testimony right there. The same thing talking. She said, my email is bumping all day, every day.
All right.
Again, everybody. Hey, y'all. Number 15. I know it's a survey site. I know you back there cringing and looking at me crazy, but I'm telling you, it's not like the average survey site. You're going to be glad you signed up for this one. Don't leave the money on the table. This is what I say on these streams. Do not leave this good money on the table, because if you do and you sitting back there and you like, well, I need a work from home job. I know you need a work from home job. That's why we do live streams. And that's why I post videos every single day, all day. But in the meantime, get you some side gigs and side hustles while you waiting for that job to come. What if the job don't never come?
Yeah.
Just saying. Everybody wants to work from home. Keep that in the back of your mind. It's me versus 1,000 people. If I drop one job today on this live stream, everybody on here may go and apply for that one job. It may just be one opening. So you got to keep that in mind. Me versus 1,000 people. Let me come from behind Tan's bookcase and let me start getting some eggs in my basket. Again, Prolific is in the chat. Get this egg in the basket, because if you don't, Queen Shannon Boo, she's most definitely gonna get all the money off the table. We got some other people here that do Prolific. They're gonna get it too. Prolific has paid light bills for some queens. Prolific has paid car notes for some queens. Prolific has paid insurance for some queens, bought groceries for some queens. So look at it this way. If I'm not making anything, and this company can give me $4 to $5 to $6 to $7 to $8 to $1,000 a month, it's no brainer. Right. I don't have to send a resume. No. I don't have to do an interview. No. I don't need experience. No. But see, the remote jobs gonna have you jumping through hoops. You might have to do 2, 3, 4 assessments. Might have to do 2, 3 interviews. Might have to do a panel interview. We used to have to do these type of interviews where the recruiter is right here next to me on the screen. Those ain't fun. I didn't like doing them. But you just never know when you applying to these jobs what's gonna happen. Lillian says, congrats, Queen Angela. Sherry says, hey, everyone, good evening. Good evening, Queen. Tammy, hey, Queen. She says hello to everybody. Shannon Boo says, thank you both and the crew. You welcome, Queen. She says, I got 72 days to go until graduation. Okay. It's going to be here. Know it. Cheryl says, I do have a college degree in accounting, but I moved to the wrong town to keep my accounting career going. Now, there are some companies, Queen, that hire for accounting from home. If you want to stay in the field, I don't know, but let us know in the chat. Cam says, inside, I made every attempt to call and stuck around as I was sitting in my car about to give an update. Maintenance guy knocked on the car window and I jumped. You did. Hey, a jockey. She says, hey, two chicks and fan. Station. She says, hey, y'all. Hey, Queen.
Hey.
They says, I made some money today. Amazon Flex. I did 39 packages and schedules for, 10:15 to 3. I got done at 1:40. All right, girl.
All right. Congrats.
Congrats to you. Cam says, anyway, because I did not think he was a leasing professional, I didn't accept his offer to give me a tour. So I found out that I'm not getting paid for it because I declined the tour. Oh no.
Wow.
They wrong for that.
Yeah.
Miss B said, don't ever cash a check. Amen. Don't do it, y'all. So if you thinking like, man, I done come up on the lick. You done come up on the lick, all right. They're going to have them cuffs on you so tough. And at that point, we can't help you. Now, if you come in the stream and you say, hey, you know, I've been talking to somebody, they saying they're going to send me a check. Is this real? We can help you. But once you take that check to the bank, ain't nothing we can do for you.
No.
So if you are skeptical about any company, you're unsure about any company, research the company, call the company, go see if they have a social media presence, if they have an Instagram, a Facebook business page. Contact somebody before you just say, okay, I'm just gonna go and cash the check and I'm gonna be rolling in this $1,000 and all I got to do is go purchase a laptop for $350, keep $250 for myself, send the rest back. Nope. Don't do it. Shannon Boo says they ship it to you directly after you have signed the offer agreement. Yep. They will send you the equipment. You do not get checks up front from nobody.
Right.
Nobody sends checks, people. So again, and they don't do interviews through Facebook Messenger either. They don't do interviews through Signal app, through WhatsApp, through Telegram, through Google Hangouts. Some of them might do Microsoft Teams, but you got to be careful because the scammers are doing Microsoft Teams also. So one way to tell if it's the company, if it's legit or not, go to the company's website, search for that particular job on the website. If you don't see the job on the website, call them. Hey, I'm talking to Jane Doe over here. She says she's the recruiter for y'all company. Does she work there? It takes 1 to 2 minutes to do some research, and doing research could save you from a headache in the long run. So we tell people, research the jobs. Go to Google, 1 to 2 minutes. Type in Live Ops, type in Alorica, type in Next Rep, or whoever we done talked about, or whatever you've seen online. Type it into Google. Hey, I need to know, is this company legit? Call them. See if they have a social media presence. If you can't get nobody on the phone, go to Facebook. See if they have a Facebook business page. Inbox somebody. Hey, somebody gonna talk because they don't want to be affiliated with those scammers. Lene says, I applied for the NADA today as well. Thanks again, ladies. I'm going to do CX Shopper this weekend for some drinks. $60.
All right.
Okay, girl. Congrats. Queen T says, they sure are some scammers. Amen. Hey, Pretty and Pink. She says, hey, Curl Tan in chat. Cam says, has anyone had experience with her issue? Nicole says, yep, my bank is still frozen, and because I'm at my dad's account to help him since my mom died, this account is frozen too. Sorry to hear that, Nicole. Hopefully, Queen, they will unfreeze it.
Wow.
Then it says, hello, ladies. I'm looking to work from home. I've been following you for a bit now. Thank you for your service. I've been applying. I know I will get one soon. What type of job, Denny?
Yes.
Sharon says, yeah. If you cash that check, they will wipe out your checking account. So buyers beware. Yeah, you got to be careful. And again, if you don't know and you have been following us, ask here on the stream. If it's a company, we can go look it up while we're here on the stream. If we've heard of a lot of these companies, we've never heard of because so many people are going from the brick and mortar to the house. So I know some of them sound too good to be true, like Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, United Health Group, because these were brick and mortar companies. Now, we do know for a fact that they do now have remote jobs, but there are tons of healthcare companies I've never heard of before. And all of a sudden, they just popping up like popcorn. But they've been in business for years, but they have always just been brick and mortar. But everybody's going to the house trying to save money. Pretty and Pink says, anyone here work more than one campaign with shift off if you have to pay the background check fee each time? That's a good question, Queen. Shannon Boo said,
they'll let you use the same one if it's no more than 6 months old. You may want to check with that.
Okay, Shannon Boo, the non-phone. Everybody want the non-phone. Queen of Intuition says, thank you. I didn't know. Okay, Queen, yes. I'm thinking you're talking about the check situation. Yep. Because if you knew, they can get you. They done got a lot of new people. If you don't know about working from home and you don't really know what to look for and what not to stay away from, they will get you. So that is why we say research the company. Researching the company can save you from a headache down the long run. And if it just sounds too good to be true, like if you see like a data entry, $50 an hour, because we see this a lot. I sure see it a lot. I have not seen one data entry company that has paid $50 an hour.
Yeah.
Not one. And you was just doing straight data entry. Not one. The most I think I've seen maybe was like 25. But of course, you got to have some skills. Ain't none of these jobs really paying like no 25, 30, 35, 40, $50, 60 and on up an hour. No skills, nothing, no experience. You don't have anything, no degree. No. But that's how they getting a lot of people. They'll say like no experience, perfect for students and stay-at-home moms, and they know that's what people want. Because believe it or not, the scammers watch the real people that do work from home jobs. So that's how they know how to word stuff. They come and they watch us and other channels, and then they take what we say, wrap it all up into a nice, pretty little Christmas present, and then they present it. And of course, if I'm new and I don't know what to look for, then I'm going to believe, because it sounds so believable, I'm going to believe what they say. And then they'll use the real company's name. So that kind of throws people off as well, because if they're saying, oh, Alorica, we got this data entry job, the recruiter is standing by right now ready to interview you, perfect for stay-at-home mom, and you're going to make $25 an hour. You don't need anything, no experience, no skill set. We're going to teach you every single thing that you need to know. Don't that sound good? I go type in Alorica on Google. I see it on here. It's a legit company, but I forgot one thing. I didn't go to Alorica's website. I didn't go see if they have a data entry job. So you may type it in and you see it is on here. Okay, it's legit. I'm seeing people talking about the company. I'm seeing some reviews. Maybe you over on Reddit, you see some reviews, but you forgot to look to see was their job listed on Alorica's website.
Yeah.
And that's how they get people.
And again, they play off the fact that you are needing a job, you are needing money. So again, that's why if you are looking at these side gigs and side hustles, you can make better decisions when it comes to looking for these work from home jobs. That's why we do the side gigs and side hustles, because they don't have an interview. They don't have a recruiter. You can literally start working the next day on most of these, and you will start earning some money. Therefore, you can make better decisions if you are still looking for that work from home job. You can take your time. You can be, in the right head space when looking for a job. Because if you're desperate when you're looking for a job, you're gonna get something that you really wouldn't have taken if you were in a better situation. So use these side gigs and side hustles to hold you over in the meantime, between time, while you try to find that work from home job.
Yeah, and take your time, everybody. And another thing, they are now running ads on Facebook. And I'm pretty sure if they run them on Facebook, they could be running them on the TT platform and some other platforms. So now you really got to be careful. I saw a data entry ad for Amazon. Now, I know Amazon has never had a data entry job, but somebody new to working from home will see that ad and go and try to apply for that job, not knowing that, oh, this is not real, this is fake. They don't know that, because why? They're new to working from home. They don't know how to go and do research. Some people just don't think like that. So you got to be extremely careful now. Leonica says, I have 39 on Poshmark. Okay. She says so far in sales, 50 cents on paid viewpoint, cashed out 10 again on MSR, 221 money time, money bridge, 6 cents prize
Mm-hmm.
play, 56 cents, and math cash, 2 cents. All right, Queen. Congratulations. Hey, Lolita. She says, hello, beautiful ladies. Donna says, wow. Lady Seven says, yes, your hair looks so pretty. Thank y'all. Shannon Boo says, thank you, family. Hey, hustling Helen. She says, hey, everybody, liked and shared. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Shannon Boo. Sharon says, congrats, Queens. Tammy says, wow, that's a lot of shops. Leonica says, hey, Helen. And she says, hey. Donna says she got $17 on paid viewpoint and 5 on top survey. All right, girl.
All right.
Hey, Ellen. Congratulations, Queen. Hey, Chosen. Chosen says thank you and hello. Hello. Shannon Boo says, where they do that at? Locked up and no one home while it's supposed to be open.
Right. That's what I would have said if you were supposed to be meeting somebody. I would have had to argue that with
Yeah,
Ellis.
me too.
I'm, you know, you didn't make an appointment with the maintenance man. You made it with the person.
Right.
I would argue that fact.
Yeah, me too. Most definitely right about that.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if they knew that their person was supposed to be there. Now, they
Yes.
could have got sick, some could have happened
Yeah.
where they
That's.
had to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Cheryl, I just reposted it in the chat. Lene says, congrats, Queen Angela. Rose Garden, she says, congrats, Angela. Cheryl says, congrats, Miss B and Knit and Crochet. They say, congrats, Queen. Anybody else got any good news? And I'm going to let Tan talk because I know she's so eager to do this introduction.
All right. Yeah, because it's almost an hour. We were supposed to
We've
be
been on
doing.
her just talking.
All right, we are going to get started. For those of you who are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, y'all ain't new now because it's almost an hour being on here, so y'all just veterans now. If you are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us. I am Tangi. Oh, I forgot to say, if you are not new, welcome back and thank you for joining us again. I am Tangi.
You might as well keep talking.
Miss Carol, together we are two chicks who hustle on this channel. We post work at home jobs, side gigs, and side hustles. We do these lives to help you get started on your work from home journey. If you are new to working from home, if you are not new to working from home, we help you maximize your time and your money. Carol and I have been working from home since about 2006, and we created our blogs as well as our social media platforms to help people like you who want to work from home but do not have the resources. We provide the resources. Also, we have a great group of individuals who come on this live every time we come on this live to share their experiences as well as their tips and tricks about these work from home companies as well as these side gigs and side hustles. Thank y'all so much. We appreciate y'all. If you have any questions or if you are new, put it in the chat. If you are not new again, but have questions about anything that we have posted, make sure that you put it in the chat. If you have any questions about anything we have posted across our social media platform or our blogs, make sure you put that in the chat. And our next thing, if you are new and you want to get started working from home or side gigs or side hustles, put I'm new in the chat and let us know if you're interested in work from home jobs, side gigs, or side hustle. And we can help direct you in the right direction. Also, if you have made any money or have any type of good news you want to share, make sure you put that in the chat so we can celebrate you. Carol will be reading the chat. We will be talking about the overnight jobs at the end of the live. Thank you so much for joining us. Go ahead, Carol.
Fallon says, congrats. Leonica says, hey, the relaxation station. Queen Nicole, she says, I cashed out 10 on Playwell today. I went through absolutely all of my gaming apps and I have like $47. Just can't cash out on all of them yet. Well, congrats on the 10. That's good.
Let me find it.
Queen of Intuition, she says, oh, we. Angela said it was she got to make a correction. Okay, Queen, she said. Appen was a special project that has already ended, and that was a typo. $400. All right,
Wow.
She says, "My
whatever it is, Queen. Congrats.
All right, congrats." Superstar T, she says, "Hello, ladies. I am loving Gig Spot and making the money." All right,
Queen. Congrats.
Congrats to you, girl.
Mm-hmm.
And again, Gig Spot, you can stay home with this one and make money. Telephone, mystery shop, web shops. The web shops are just going on like a Walmart.com or Target.com. They may say go and look for Crest toothpaste. So you would just go over there, put the Crest toothpaste in your cart, go to the checkout, but you're not going to check out. And that could be $30, $40. We had somebody to make $75 just to do that. So GigSpot is a great one. They also have the audit shops. If you don't mind going to the Burlington store or the Ross store, they may say go into Burlington, go to the rounder at the very end of the store and count 100 t-shirts. If you can count, this may be an extra $20, $30.
Right.
Not going in there to talk to nobody. You don't have to go ask for the store manager. You don't have to ask for the sales associate because, again, you're undercover. Mystery shopping means undercover shopper. You are simply going into the store, counting whatever they want you to count, and then you count to 100, you turn around, and you go back at the store. That's it. Easy money. Easy money. So stop thinking that, oh, I can't make money from the side gigs and side hustles, because if these queens here can, you most definitely can.
Yeah.
I don't see Autism Mummy in here yet. Autism Mummy is one of our queens that has 60 side hustles. Queen Helen, she's in here. This queen has 50 plus. I don't know how many she got now. Helen, if you still in here, let us know how many you got. Keep up with these queens, but she has around 50 plus side gigs and side hustles. So Autism Mummy is a stay-at-home mom. She's a teacher. Well, I say she's a teacher because she homeschools her children. She's a business owner. She has 60 plus side gigs and side hustles, and this queen makes close to $4K a month. And if you ask her, does she want a remote job? Couldn't get a remote job. Was looking for one when she came on our channel. Couldn't find one.
And let me just say this. There are a lot of people who come on the channel who come on looking for remote jobs. And are there looking for part-time remote jobs? And are there part-time remote jobs? Yes, there are part-time remote jobs. We may talk about one or two tonight. But again, everybody is not going to be able to find a part-time remote job, especially a lot of people who have a regular 9 to 5 are just looking for something extra to do in the evening. And are there positions? Yes. But again, they're going to be, number one, they're going to have 90% of them. The training is going to be in the daytime. And a lot of people can't do the training in the daytime. There are some with training in the nighttime, but again, a lot of the part-time have the training in the daytime. That is why we talk about these side gigs and side hustles, because you don't have to do any training. You can do them when you want. It will take the place of a part-time job. And a lot of us say, oh, well, I need like $20 an hour. I need this, I need that. A lot of the things we talk about are what we call task-based, meaning you are paid per task. And some of those tasks may not take you but an hour, and a lot of them or less, and a lot of them pay anywhere from $20, $30, $40. So if you think about that, if you're looking for a remote job that is paying $15 to $20 an hour, you just earn 2 hours of work for maybe less than when Carol was talking about the what was it? The gig spot, the counting shop. I can't even think of the name of it right now. Audit shop. And it takes 15 to 20 minutes to do that. And some of them pay $15 to $20. And we have queens who can do 2 of those in 1 hour. And they are available. So don't discount these side gigs and side hustles because you're looking for a remote part-time job. Grab some of these side gigs and side hustles. They pay a lot of times more than a remote job, and all the work is consistent. If you are consistent with the work is consistent. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Hey, Queen Beatrice. She says, hey, guys, girls, chat, liked, and shared. I love Prolific. Thanks to you, ladies. Thank you, Queen. So, everybody, again, Prolific, number 15. Yes, it's a survey site. Don't be sitting back there looking at me, rolling your eyes, because it's a survey site. That's okay, but you're going to make money from this survey site. So, don't be sitting back there looking crazy saying, I ain't going to do no survey.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to leave this good money on the table. And Queen Beatrice, along with the rest of the queens here, they are most definitely going to pick it up.
Yeah.
Sign up. Stop procrastinating. Sign up. You know that water bill coming due. You're going to need some money to pay it. Mine almost $700 and it's due in a couple of days. And I'm dreading to pay these folks, but I got to pay it. So look at Prolific, everybody. You might get off the wait list tonight. We've had people to get on and get right off while we were streaming. Cam says they took the shop away from me, no longer in my job list, and this was $150. I did email them that I followed the protocol and did not think I'm supposed to shop a maintenance man.
Right.
Hey, Lulu. She says, hi, everybody. Yeah, you're right, sure. Looking for a job is a job.
Yep.
She says, how do I know it's a legit job?
Anything we post on our channel or on our blogs is legit. We have vetted it. Like I said in the intro, Carol and I have been working from home since 2006. So we have seen it all. And we can basically spot it, and that's not bragging, but we have been doing this a long time, and we have been telling people about work from home for a long, long time. So yeah, but anything you get from us, we have vetted it.
Lulu says any free certificate classes for AI.
I'm not sure. I'll have to look at that one. I have not researched that myself, so I don't know.
Lene says that the Presto Shopper app is updated on the app is much organized. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Lene. Is it E Dominia? She says, will this live be recorded? I'll have to come back once my baby is asleep. Yes, it will stay up, Queen. Shannon Boo says, Carlton, do we have a group name? If so, I missed it. You know, like Beyonce has the Beehive. We are the Two Chicks family, the Two Chicks community. Shannon Boo says, just get it.
We're getting this money. That's what we are.
Getting this money, crew. Hey, Chris. Chris says, hi, lovely ladies. Liked and shared. Thank you. Shasta, hey, Queen. She says, hello, everyone. How's my favorite aunties? We are great. How are you, Queen? Cam says, we'll see how they respond. This happened on Friday. I immediately updated the envelope feature that it was urgent, and I found out today, Sunday, their communication system sucks. Oh, there goes Queen Autism Mommy. I done talked you up. She says, happy Sunday. Y'all show some love by liking and sharing this video. So this is Autism Mommy, everybody, that I mentioned a few minutes ago. This queen, again, has 60 side gigs and side hustles. She might have 61 by now because Autism Mama, she'll jump in and grab some extra. So be like Queen Autism Mama, get you 60 in the basket. Get more than one. And I'm going to say this. If you have one remote job and that's all you got, and you just banking on that job, and you think that job is solidified, it's not. I'm here to tell you, it's not. So if you only have one remote job, one is not enough. Any given time, their contract could end with their client. This has happened to me before, so do not think that that position that you have with the company is solidified and it ain't never gonna end and ain't never gonna go nowhere and it's not gonna ever happen to you. It may not, but just to be on the safe side, get you some side gigs and some side hustles. Angela says, thank you all for the gratitudes. Please be encouraged. Some days are still a little rough, but trust and believe. Keep pushing past all the negativity. Thank you, Angela.
Yeah.
Cam says, I know you're curious, Tan. That's why I'm spilling the tea. Hopefully no one has worked on it yet. Hey, Meek. She says, hi, ladies in chat. Jaka says, on 25 clicks, she says, I got 50 cents. On IQ, she got $1. All right, girl.
All right.
You have to celebrate the small wins. Congrats.
Congrats, Queen.
Hey, Celia. She says, hey, two chicks. Like and shared is always asking for prayers for my babies and I. We got the flu. And ain't no joke. Oh, sorry to hear that, Queen. Pray you guys get better.
Yes.
Shannon Boo says, wait, that accounting degree is out here in major force in the remote workspace. Yeah, well, I've seen a lot of accounting jobs.
Yeah.
She says you can absolutely do it. Yes, you can. You welcome, Lene. She says, thanks, ladies.
Let us know if you have accounts payable or accounts receivable experience. What type of accounting experience? And maybe we can find something for you.
Angela, she says, hello, I got out the wait list for Prolific, but my account cannot be verified. What are they saying, Angelia? And I'm pretty sure, yes, somebody else has experienced it. Shara says, I don't want the accounting jobs no more because there's way too much thinking that I haven't done in years. Okay. Fallon says, can you redrop the link for the side hustle? Which one, Fallon? Let us know, Queen. Thank you, Shasta. Cheryl, so we did the data entry video Wednesday. We did a live stream for data entry jobs Wednesday, Queen. And then I have been dropping some data entry jobs on some of the videos last week. If you just go back and read the thumbnail, it'll say data entry. But we do post a lot of non-phone, no interview. Hey, Drea. She says, good evening, everyone. Hey. Sharon says, I'm getting ready to play Disney Solitaire for some serious money. All right, Sharon. Ain't nothing wrong with that. She says, how do we get hooked up with Amazon Flex? I think it's an app, Queen, and you have to go and apply. Go download the app and apply. Jackie says, I got 25 clicks, 50 cent, IQ $1.75, and Telezone user testing. She got 18. I bought a 20 coin out. She has 5 user crowd, 10, and Just Play. Girl, you got $100 on Just Play. Look at
wow.
Go ahead, Queen. Congrats. Another one of our queens doing side gigs and side hustles, everybody.
Congrats.
And if you have any good news that you want to share, you got a job interview, you made some money over the weekend, Drop it here in the chat so that the new kings and queens can see that the information that we present to you guys, it does work. So Money Time, Just Play, Best Play are on this list.
Yeah.
And these are gaming apps. They pay out every 3 hours. Jamie says any 1099 that's work whenever you want. That most of them got assessments, Queen. I don't want the only company that I can think of right now off the top of my head that does not have an assessment is Donata. The rest of them, assessment. Gotta take that assessment. I know you don't want to. You gotta take that assessment, Queen. Unfortunately, there's no way around it. But if you do want the beginner friendly companies, I will put the link here in the chat. Most of these are 1099, but I would say read the job description because a lot of them also are state specific.
Yeah.
Link is in the chat. Angela says, as of March, let me put this up here. She says, as of March the 1st, she got $13.89 on Pay Viewpoint, $54 on the Brox Panel, $22 on Branded, $5.75 on Ipsos, $140 on Ellis, scheduled, $47 on Money Time, and $99 on Survey Junkie. All right, girl.
All right, Queen.
Congratulations.
Good.
Queen. That is some good news.
That's real good.
And Ellis is the apartment mystery shop company. So they are just centered around apartment shops only. I don't think they have like some of the other companies have different types of shops, but Ellis, their focus is apartment shops. So everybody take a look at Ellis and also take a look at this one here. This one is Market Force. They have a lot of fast food shops.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure everybody on this stream has done a mystery shop in the past. You're going to do some this week, but you're just not going to get paid for it. If you go to McDonald's and you order them chicken nuggets for that baby that's in the back seat and he hollering and crying and he want that Happy Meal, you've done a mystery shop. If you go to Burger King and order the number 1, you have done a mystery shop. If you go to McDonald's and you go inside and you place an order at the counter, you have done a mystery shop, kings and queens. Yeah. You just didn't make no money. You didn't get paid for it. But we have the companies where you can go inside, lay on some mattresses, and walk away with $50. We've had several queens to do this with some of these mystery shop sites. And this is Tan's favorite line. I'm going to let her talk about it. What you laughing for?
So you can mystery shop anything from strip clubs to churches. That's what. And again, girls, that is my favorite line. You can't, in fact, mystery shop anything from strip club to churches and anything in between. So if you're looking to mystery shop hotels, amusement parks, medical facilities, anything you can think of, you can mystery shop. So again, don't think that you cannot make any money with this side hustle, because you surely can.
Yeah, so I did drop Market Force. Market Force is the fast food mystery shop company, but they have other shops available as well. So take a look at Market Force, everybody. The link is in the chat. Get these eggs in the basket. Ayana, she says, hey, Miss Tan and Miss Kerr, I hope all is well. Hey, chat, like, and share. Hey, Queen, thank you.
She was okay, but we gonna do another one.
Lene says, hello, Sharon. You have to apply for Amazon Flex online. It's dropping packages off. Jenny says, I almost got caught by a scam on Teams. They went so far as to send me the official company link offer letter. I knew it was a scam when they wanted my banking information, signing and paid. What? Girl, no, they didn't ask for the sign in and your password. That's wild there. Wow. Yeah, they don't ask for that. Glad you caught it, Queen.
Wow. That's crazy.
Freelance Kung Fu said you suggested Live World, but the sign up is long. Is it worth it? I have no idea, Queen. I've never worked for Live World. They are a non-phone company, though. Yeah. That's the only thing I know about them. But I've never worked for them, so I'm not sure. I didn't know the sign up process was long. It may be worth it, though. But again, I can't say. I would research them. Maybe go to Reddit and type in Live World to see if somebody on there has done a review.
Yeah.
Shannon Boo says, and even when you have a degree, they be playing with that payout.
Amen.
Yeah, some of them do. Hey, want to be natural? She says, hi. Six Bow, you said you just gonna lie on the resume.
Oh.
From now on.
Yeah.
You got to be careful with that because they may ask you something about what you got on the resume.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to be sitting there looking like, you don't know what to say.
When they ask you,
you got to be prepared.
Yep,
you're going to have to be prepared to answer that.
I think a lot of people where they go wrong at, and I have said this before on some of my resume lives, the job that you're applying for in your resume don't match.
Mm-hmm.
Again, the job that you are applying for in your resume don't match. They need to speak the same language. So if you speak in French and the job speak French and your resume speaking Spanish, it's not going to understand you. They're not going to understand each other. So you need to make sure that the job you're applying for and your resume match.
Yeah. Because when they get to asking them questions and you don't know what you're going to do, because they're going to look at the resume and start asking you stuff. Mm-hmm. Random. Could be random question. Just never know who the recruiter is. Just depending on who the company is. Shar says, when my last accounting job in Houston paid me $25 an hour, now I'm working a BS job for $7.25 an hour. Is it a work from home, Queen? Hey, Martha. Martha says hi. Me says, if the scammers took that same energy and intelligence and used it to create legit businesses, they be making more than they're making scam people. Yes. I think it's a mental illness at this point. You know, it's survival for them, Queen, because they in them rough countries. Hey, Rainbow. Rainbow says, hello. Has anyone had issues getting their prolific account verified after getting off the wait list? What type of error message are they giving you?
Yeah.
Shannon Boo said, they playing off the name recognition, diabolical. Autism Mama said, Pretty in Pink, no, it's a one-time payment. Tammy says, exactly. They knew a lot of people are desperate for extra income and the scammers are in full force. Yeah. Everybody's saying congratulations. Hey, Kizzy, how are you, Queen?
Hey.
Hi, two chicks. Congrats to you, Fallon, from Queen Lillian. Cam says, I wish these schedulers have a phone number to reach because I noticed some don't respond even if it's urgent through their email envelope system. And who faxes these days? She says, there's a fax number. Oh. Wow. Hey, Lorraine. She says, happy Sunday, Queens and Kings. Happy Sunday. Honey, for which company, Queen? Shannon says, look like I'm going to have to get a separate cell phone to organize these Easter bags.
Mhm.
Easter baskets. She said, laugh out loud. Shasta says, yes, please leave those checks alone. It has been 3 years now. I have still had issues with any bank accounts verifying my identity or verifying anything I deposit, especially with Bank of America. Thank you, Tribal Music Labs, for the super sticker.
Oh, thank
You.
you. Thank
Martha
you.
says, thank you for the good information. You're welcome, Queen.
Thank you.
Hey, Earl. Earl said, peace, fam. Been a little sick, feeling much better now. Okay, we was wondering where you were on the last live. Your friend was asking about you. Glad you feeling better, King. Hey, Queen Natalie. She says, hey, lady, sorry I'm late. That's okay. Angela says, I had an appointment with an Ellis shop and the agent was not present, but Ellis made me aware that staffing was sketchy. She says, but I took pictures and had an email of the appointment date and time, and I was paid. Okay, all right.
All
But it's
right.
a good piece of advice. Take some pictures so they can know that you was actually there.
Mm-hmm.
Shasta says on Instagram as well, also receiving random text messages and emails that look like it come from Indeed.
Yeah.
Ayana says, hey, Earl, glad you feeling better. Stephanie says, I'm new. Welcome, Queen Stephanie. Denny says, I'm new. Earl says, thanks, Ayana. Sense Cash says, if any plays best play, I'm playing now, and they have a cash boost. Okay, if anybody plays best play. Okay, Queen, thank you. And if you are new to working from home, we do have a list of beginner-friendly companies. We just ask that you guys read the job description because a lot of them are state specific.
Yes.
Some don't do interviews, some do, and some do not. Some of our kings and queens here have worked for some of the companies. Tan and myself, some of the companies we also have worked for. And I just reposted the link in the chat. Donna says, we all got bills to pay. Side gigs and side hustle us the way to go till the job comes in. Amen.
Yeah. Amen.
Hey, Jacqueline. She says, I'm
Hey.
new. Welcome, Queen. Donna
Welcome.
said, preach. Earl says, hey, Lillian. Martha says she's new. Welcome, Queen.
Welcome.
Tribal Music Lab says, that's what's up. Real gems about legit jobs. Got info from this channel way back. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Tribal, so much. Thank you. Shannon Boo says, what the what? Gone, girl. Shasta got a testimony. She says, family 32, earn mode 20, cash job 50, and gig spot 75.
All right. Congrats.
Congrats. Lady Slang says, hello, ladies, and live. I'm now on Prolific's waiting list. Well, congratulations, Queen. Lorraine says, thanks for the reminder to check gig spot again. Okay, Queen.
All right.
Shannon Boo says she be making a ton of money. Me said the only time you have to talk to someone is when they say you need to be able to say who was the manager on duty at the time of your visit. That's the only time you have to talk to someone to get the info. Ella says, I'm still about the same. I've started promoting for a few more companies as an affiliate, but that's about it. Trying to figure out how to monetize AI. Okay, great. Shannon Boo says, at this point, I'm looking for anything that sticks. Right now, the jobs aren't paying for real. Mono says, do you know how much VeriFast pay? I think it's 11, Queen. I know they pay weekly, but I think it's 11. That's what I want to say. If anybody else here knows exactly what Veer Fast paid, drop it here in the chat. Shannon Boo says these baskets are where it's at. That extra $100, $400, $7 a month is helpful. Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, Forthorny, she says, happy Sunday, Carlton and Chad. Congrats on all the wins. Listening to these testimonies, they help me stay motivated. Thanks for all the hard work, Carl and Tan, and finding these eggs for us. Thank you, Queen.
You.
We appreciate that.
You.
Hey, Queen Tamika, she says, hello. Thank you, Forthornys, for liking and sharing. Hey, Toya. She says, happy Sunday, everybody. Leah Love and Laugh says, they sure did. Side hustle game. Thank you, Queen. She says, what? $700. Hey, Rosalind, how are you? She says, hey, everyone. Kids, it says, hi, Tan. Are there any window PCs that you recommend? I passed the assessment for a company, and now I have to do the computer screening, and I don't want to use my computer because it's full.
Because it's full, meaning you have a lot of files on there, you don't want to take them off. I would say if you have a computer and you can use it, buy your external drive and move those files over there. If not, I would say go on either Walmart or Amazon and type refurbish Windows PCs, and it will come up with a list of them. And make sure you get the one that has at least 8 gigs of RAM. And that should work. If you are trying to pass the PC part, if you have a friend,
I was just about to say that.
Or the library work. If you visit your neighborhood library,
got a friend.
Mm-hmm.
I have a friend, a good friend that's sitting right over here to the right of me. Hey, friend.
Or again, if you can get to the library, if you have a job where you use a computer at work.
Sense and Cash, she says survey sites also have the games. I played 4 games on Top Survey and $2 on Scrambly, 4 on Eureka doing an offer without the survey. All right, congrats.
Congrats.
Hey Keita, she says, do you ladies ever get jobs for San Diego? I never see any. California, hard to find remote job state, but
yeah, we did have.
I'm gonna drop some temp services here that I have seen post for.
And I'll drop a few jobs that I know that hire in California right now. Give me 2 seconds. Well, more than that, but
1, 2. You meant 2 minutes. Don't start that.
I'm sorry.
Earl gonna check you. He gonna be like, okay, there's young number 1, the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Mm-hmm. And then also, Queen, I would Google temp agencies near me. And see what comes up. Call and see if those temp services near you hire people to work from home. Now, I did drop some companies' names in the chat. Just go to Google to get the links and you can search.
Yeah. But I'll drop some positions that are hiring in California. Give me a few minutes.
Thank you, Queen T. She says only legit jobs and side hustles on this channel. Thank y'all so much. Earl says facts. Earl is one of our kings that does a lot of side gigs and side hustles, everybody. Shannon Boo says, we love to help you and Carl provide. Tan, I was happy to catch this. Oh, thank you, Queen. Hey, Alex. Says, hey, Carl and Tan. Happy Sunday, everyone. Liked and shared. Thank you. Hey, Rona. She says, hey, ladies. The 12th start date with Aspen Dental scheduler. Right. She says, anybody else working there? All right.
Congrats, Queen.
Congrats on Aspen Dental. So I'm gonna go and find the link to that one. We did a live stream because one of our queens notified us that they were looking for over 100 people to schedule dental appointments from home. So I'm gonna drop the link in the chat for Aspen Dental if anyone is interested in this one. They do provide equipment. The pay for this one starts at $15.50. However, they do give bonuses. So you could go from making 15 to 20, 21, 22 an hour based off of how many appointments you schedule within that hour. So y'all be sure to check out Aspen Dental. Link is in the chat. I think they got part-time hours. I know full-time, but I think they do have part-time also.
And I'm dropping anywhere in the U.S.
Shannon Bush, she said that group name I nominate is the Bookends. It's too funny. Ladies 7, we got several, but the one that I was talking about is Measurement Inc. So Measurement Inc. is the one where you are scoring the test papers. Non-phone, no interview, work when you want, but you must have a bachelor's degree, and they are going to ask for your transcripts. It's a good one because they hiring super fast.
Yeah.
And I think that the work is going to start coming out, I think, this month. So I'll drop it here, Queen, if you are interested in that one. And also one of our queens was hired with Activist Connect. Now this one, 17 an hour. You don't need a degree. You don't need experience, non-phone, and you can work whenever you want to.
Mm-hmm.
So Measurement Inc., if you have a degree, they are state specific. It is a non-phone, no interview, no set schedule company where you are grading or scoring test papers for elementary to high school. So that link is in the chat. And then Activist is the one of our queens was recently hired with. This one is for the internet content reviewer, 17, non-phone, no experience, part-time. And I just posted this company, so they must be hiring fast too. Where you are reviewing content.
And I am dropping the ones where they're hiring anywhere in the U.S. So for those of you who live in California and those hard to find states, look in the chat, and those positions are in the chat for anywhere in the U.S.
Hey, XOXO. She says, hey, Queens, quick question for those set your own hours, work when you want, independent contractor gigs. Do you have to register an EIN or be a sole proprietor? No.
Yep. You can use your social. Totally up to you.
Hey, Genesee. She says, good evening, everybody. Good evening.
Hey.
6 bowls is $700 for your water bill. Yep. 2 months. It's 2 months, Queen. I gotta pay it now. They want their money. Hey, Deborah. She says, hi, ladies.
Hey.
Earl said, Lord, that water bill. Queen T says we got 117 in this chat. Y'all be sure to hit the like button and share the video out.
Thank you.
Thank y'all so much. Raslin says, good evening, family. Like and share. Thank you, Queen. Queen T says, show Tangy and Carl some love. Like and share the live.
Oh, thank
We got
you.
overnight jobs tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Daisy says, I'm new. Hey, Queen. She says, loving the channel. New subscriber looking for work from home and side hustles.
All
Welcome,
right.
Queen. Let us know what type. If you are a beginner, we do have beginner friendly.
Already at 12?
Nicole says, I'm still looking at Upwork and all they talk about is buying connects to bid on jobs. I don't get that, Nicole, unless there's something new.
Yeah, I hadn't heard of that.
New.
Maybe that's new, like Carol said. Let me look. I ain't been on Upwork in a minute.
I haven't been on there in years, though. That was probably like 2014, I think, when I had that little project. It was with a taxi company. You remember, Tam?
Mm-hmm.
And I hadn't been on since like 2014.
Let me see if my account even still active.
So there may be something new for Upwork. I don't know.
They sent me an email not too long ago saying something about my account.
Razzin, you got $30, girl, on misplay. Okay, Queen. Congrats. Right. Congrats on that 30. Misplay is a gaming app, everybody. And I'm not sure. Is it on iPhone 10? I don't know. I know Android has it.
I don't think so. But I didn't. Hold on. Let me check.
I don't know.
What was it? Just Play?
Misplay. But I did put the link if anybody here is interested in that one gaming app, Misplay. Link is in the chat. Rona says, yeah, I have a Mac and a few of them don't accept them. No, they don't do the Macs. Some companies, I think, the one that I can think of that accepts Mac is Direct Interactions. I think they accept Macs. But a lot of them don't, unfortunately. And I think it's because a lot of the companies were already, and the software was already made before Mac was even thought of. And so it's like, when the software is made, we didn't know Mac was going to come out. It came out years later. So when we first started work from home, it was Windows.
Yeah. And everything a lot of businesses
with Windows.
And a lot of businesses don't use Mac. Mac was initially a lot of education used Mac, but yeah. So most of the companies, especially private sector, were built upon the Windows OS and not the Mac OS.
Yeah. So I would say, Rona, maybe Queen, take a look at the companies that provide equipment. That way you won't have to go and like purchase a new laptop or desktop. Girl, use their equipment. I'm not trying to buy anything.
Yeah.
Because again, their equipment is free. You don't have to purchase their equipment. And I do have a link to a list of 25 companies that provide equipment. Hang on, let me get the link. So again, if you are looking for companies that provide equipment, I do have a link to a list of companies. So take a look at the companies on this list. Some of them have more than one remote job. Some may only have one or two, but some have multiple work from home jobs.
Mhm.
You're welcome, Fallon. Lene says, I got a phone shop for City National Phone Bank on the 2nd tomorrow for 15. One shopper offered me. Okay, girl, go ahead. That's easy. Them the bank phone shops are super easy.
Yeah.
I used to do those all the time. Me says, let's not come on here to start drama about somebody's hair. Get the info, like, share the live, and keep it cute. Thanks. Girl, who's starting some drama? That's funny. Rona says, Livebox reached out, but I have a Mac. Do you have anybody, Rona, that'll let you borrow their computer, Queen? Any friend, family member?
Mhm.
Until you can maybe make a few dollars and then, you want to go purchase one?
Yeah.
Knitting Crochet says, congrats. Ajaka says, thanks to Chicks. Lene says, congrats on Money Making March. Earl says, IBM Skills Build program has AI training and it's free.
Oh, okay.
Okay, thank you, Earl, for sharing.
Thank you.
Golden says, Cartan Hustlers. Meek says, I'm on RWS trying to put in some hours. I also did some easy, fancy hand tasks this week. All right.
Okay, Queen. Congrats.
Mono says, what is the best user testing gigs? It's quite a few.
Yeah.
Yes, quite a few. I don't know what the best ones are, Queen, but it is quite a few. I think we got a list of them. If you want to just take a look at what we have, Queen, maybe do some research on the companies, but it is quite a few companies that do that. Testing the apps or testing websites. Aiden says, I'm waiting on surveys for cloud research. Is that normal? Been waiting for 2 weeks.
Were you on the wait list for them?
Let us know, Aiden.
Yeah.
Hey, is it Damita? Damita says, good evening, ladies. And first of all, thanks for all that you two do. Secondly, when mystery shopping for Ellis and the others, do we have to use our real names for the shops?
It depends on if they ask you for identification. Some of the times when you go to Ellis, they will ask you for your ID to do the apartment shops. So it just depends on what you have to do.
Yeah. A jockey, she says, I made $2.50 on forthright surveys. All right, now. Well, congrats on the $2.50. Right. Alex says, yeah, that happened to me too. Company called Looksoft Group. Oh, sorry to hear that, Alex. Shannon Boo says, I did not know they were out there this tough trying to get info. Yeah, gotta be careful. Okay, Queen. Come on up here. Queen Natalie said, God is good. I just got accepted with prolific. All right.
All right, Queen.
Congratulations, Queen Natalie.
All right. And again, prolific is a good one.
It is. Seasbo says, yes, I have to because what I'm doing not working and my friend lies and has 3 remote jobs.
Well,
Shannon Boo said you got to have that resume out when in your interview. Yeah. She says, I have like 13 versions of the resume based on it. Not 13 versions, girl. Industry, customer interaction type. This helps me keep the conversation pointed to the job I applied for and the skills I listed on the resume. That's a good tip. Hey, Country Blessing. She says, greetings from South Carolina, kings and queens. I appreciate all of this great info and congrats to all. Thank you, Queen.
We appreciate it.
Freelance says, okay, thank you. I'm going to skip live word and apply for prolific. I'm up to 6 side hustles and applying for many more. She says, does anyone have suggestions to keep up with each one, like money for taxes?
I have a side hustle spreadsheet that tracks the amount of money you made. Hold on, let me go. I forgot how much it is. Carol, you remember? I think it's $7.
I think you put it at 7.
Yeah, I think it's 7. And I will share with you here. And I put the link in the chat. And we have a bundle that does the job tracker as well as the side hustle income tracker. And I will put those there.
Queen T, she says, continue to get well, King Earl. The jacket says, thanks, sis. The owner, Shannon said, yeah, indeed, and LinkedIn. They need, she said they need to step up their game on monitoring this mess, and they not. It's like they just took over on Indeed. Lady 7 says, Just Play has the cash boost too. I am playing it now. Okay. Tammy says, get well, Earl. Shannon Boo says, I spend a lot of time on LinkedIn even now, and I can tell when a job posting is a scam. Yeah. That's a shame. Shannon Boo said they need to put that AI to work.
Right.
Hey, Sheila. She says, hello, y'all. Hey, Queen. Hey. She says, heck, need that money even after the job comes in. I'm looking to plan some time off before I even get the first day going at work. Ayana, yep, we see you, Queen. Hey, Mary. She says, good evening. Congrats on everyone doing good in February. I made $1,000 doing side hustles and gigs. Thank you, ladies, for all that you do. All right, Queen.
Congrats
on $1,000, girl. That's some good money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see that. Hey, Issa. Hope I said it right. They said, hello, good morning, my dears. Good morning.
Hey.
Night for us, but good morning. Fallon says, I think it was Appen and Outlier. I believe you mentioned earlier. Oh, okay. Somebody here made some money, Queen, off of both of them. Earl says, thank you. Hey, Gwendolyn. She says, hey, Queens. Fallon says, well, I can only make a few cents on the game. The more you play, Queen, if you are on Just Play, Money Time, and I noticed this, Money Time, Just Play, Best Play, the more you play, they'll start to increase your payouts.
Yeah.
But you gotta play though in order for them to do it. It's a guy on YouTube. He has a video. He makes $30 a day on Just Play. I don't know how he does it, but he makes 30. Miss Tawana, she's one of our queens. She was pulling in like 100 to 150 off of Just Play a week. So if you think about that, she's getting anywhere from $400 to $600 a month from Just Play. And this queen has like 3 remote jobs. But she's probably multitasking. She's probably working the remote jobs, and once she catches a break, she probably picking the phone up, playing the game, or she could be talking to whoever, the customer, and playing the game. So she's able to sit there and play that game and probably earning more and more money every single time she plays it. But she mastered it because she's hitting that $100 mark and sometimes $150 a week just from Just Play app.
Yeah.
Lene says, I started a gig spot appointment shop for $225. Go ahead, girl. This will be my first time doing an apartment.
All right.
Go ahead, queen. Shannon Boo says, Tan, don't forget, a lot of these companies want you to have a minimum processor Core i5 or better.
You're right. They are. They do. Thank you, Queen.
And Tan did put hiring anywhere in the U.S. a link in the chat, everybody. Shannon Boo says, congrats, Rona, on Aspen Dental. Rona says, you ladies shared and I applied. Okay, Queen.
All right,
well, congrats to you. And again, if anybody else here is looking for a full-time job in a company that provides equipment, take a look at Aspen Dental. The link is in the chat. One of the queens here was recently hired, and she will be starting in a few days. Shannon Boo says, I will keep this one in my back pocket. Okay, queen.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with keeping it in the back pocket.
Right.
Earl says, Tan. It's 2-minute warning, Earl. Shannon Boo said, man, I cannot wait to be able to do the school enroll. Now, I think, what's the other company, Tan? Not Pearson, but what's the other one? We got another one. I think that one only need an associate's degree.
Let me find the post because we got a post.
Okay. It's quite a few on that post. Mm-hmm. So we have some others on Shannon Boo. Tan is going to find the list. Hey, Janet. She says, hello, ladies.
Hey.
Rona says, I was approved for Measurement Inc. Completed my onboarding info already. All right, girl. Go ahead. See ya. Measurement Inc. They on my sister got hired. Was it last week, Tan, when I told you?
Mm-hmm.
Last week, everybody. 2 days. I told her, go and apply for this job. Mm-hmm. So she went and applied, and then she messaged me the next day. She was like, I heard back from that company. She said, I got to send them my transcripts. I said, okay. So she sent the transcripts in, and now she getting ready to do her onboarding. That was last week. She just taking her time, dragging her feet. But
I'll put a link of, I think it's 11 or 10 score positions in the chat. 12.
So Tam put a link in the chat, everybody, for the scoring positions. I think the other companies outside of Pearson, DRC, and Measurement Inc., I think you can have an associate's degree. Somebody was hired with DRC also, I think, on the last live. That one is full-time. It pays $18 an hour, but it is non-phone. Same thing, scoring test papers. But it's just full-time. And you will need a bachelor's degree. So again, everybody, Measurement Inc., this one, you are scoring the test papers. They are state specific. It is non-phone, no interview, and you can work when you want to. Must have a bachelor's degree. And it could be in anything. They don't care what it's in, but you will have to have that degree. Link is in the chat for Measurement Inc. The next company is Activus Connect, one of the queens here in the chat. And I just posted this one a few days ago. Somebody here in our chat, one of our queens, just stated that she was recently hired with this one off of the post that I just did, maybe like 2 or 3 days ago. This one is paying $17. This is a non-phone where you are reviewing content on the internet. You do not need experience. Y'all better run and get this non-phone job now. I don't want to hear nobody in the comments talking about you need a non-phone, flexible, and all that right there. So come on, let's get this one. No experience. 17 an hour, work when you want, part-time. Meeks, Autism Mummy. I don't know if you guys were here when I said this one. Y'all be sure to take a look at that one. 17, non-phone, flexible, no experience, everybody. So if you are looking for a non-phone, take a look at Measurement Inc. if you have a bachelor's degree, and then take a look at Activus Connect where you don't need anything. You don't need a degree and you don't need experience. 17. Part-time, flexible. Thank you, Queen Janice. She says, liked and share. Lady Seven says, thank you. I will share with my relatives too. Thank you, Queen.
Thank you.
Hey, Shanna. She says, good evening, everyone. Is it Gillet? Gillet says, anything with evening training. Only thing I can think of is Donata with the evening training. That's the only one I can think of. He talking about my water bill, Shanny Boo. Autism Mom said, congrats to everyone landing jobs and making money with all these side hustles. And Shannon Boo says, thanks. Gwendolyn says, congrats. Shannon Boo says, congrats on your $30.
No.
She says, this is awesome. I love this community. Meek says, oh, and don't forget about Branded. I make money on there playing the games too. Thank you.
All right. Do we put Branded in the chat, girl?
I did a while ago, but I'm going to repost them.
Okay.
So if anybody here is interested, Branded number 8. Number 8 on the list, everybody, is Branded surveys. Meeks made enough one year to pay for her family's vacation.
Yeah.
So again, don't sleep on these surveys. I can make you good Monday. Cam says, sorry, don't mean to sound like a Debbie Downer. I'm grateful for you, Queen, showing me the side gigs. I have 2 more apartment shops for $150 a piece. Girl, that's $300. They already scheduled. Go ahead, girl.
Right. That's good.
Yes, it
and
is.
Queen, sometimes, sometimes we just be in a funk, but it's okay. Just don't stay there. That's all we say.
Right. Hey, Lady Empress, how are you tonight, Queen? She says, happy Sunday, ladies. Hang on. She says, and 2 Chicks fam, hope all is well with everyone. Thank you, Queen.
All right. Thank you.
Shannon Boo says, yay, Cam, on your apartment shops. Cam says it's only this amount towards the end of the month, like what Tan and Carl said. Yeah. Some good money towards the end of the month, everybody. Meek says Ironstar, hey Cash are on the iOS too. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, be sure to get those.
Mm.
Leah Love last said, I hate that Apple. She said they're a money hungry company, in my opinion. The rotten apple. Rhonda said, yes, I'm going to find a refurbished one. Aspen is sending their equipment. All right, Queen.
Okay.
She says, thank you. No problem. Sheila says, thank you, Carl. You're welcome. Queen T says, me too. They get on Apple. Shannon Boo says, wow, congratulations on your phone shops, Lene. Hey, Cookie Monster. She says, hey, hey.
Hey,
Meek
hey.
says, don't forget to like the live, everyone, and thanks in advance. Thank you. Shannon Boo says, this is what I'm talking about. Queen Lillian says, congrats, Lene. Shannon Boo says, I'm loving this list of wins for everybody. Yeah, we got a lot of people over here that have come from behind the bookcase and started with the side gigs and the side hustles. Because once you start, it's addictive. It is addictive because you're going to try to see, okay, I made this amount. Let's see what I can get for the following month. Shannon Boo said, I did not know that gig spot was this good on them on them payouts. Aiden said, no, he's not on the waiting list. He just said no surveys yet. Maybe reach out to them, Aiden.
And did you fill out your profile completely?
Yeah, that's a major part when it comes to the surveys.
Mm-hmm.
Jaka says, thanks to Chicks. Shannon Boo says, that is right. You welcome, Queen. She says, get that money. Earth says, thank you, Queen T. Lulu says, please repost the free IBM AI class. So we didn't have a link, Lulu. Earl was just sharing that IBM has the class. Shannon Boo said another prolific family member is in the house. She says, congrats. Meek says, I changed my name on here so people don't realize it's me. It's Meek. Yeah, hey, I may change it back after after the live. She says, I saw people on Reddit talking about the prolific AI gig. Sounds good. Y'all get on that. Okay. I know we have been dropping videos about it. Shannon Boo says again, once you get rolling with the prolific, that inbox be hot.
Yeah.
See that?
And you have to be consistent. I think a lot of people forget that you have to be consistent with that.
I was gonna say, Alex, try Prolific, King. If Cloud Research ain't doing it, just go to Prolific. It's the same as Cloud Research.
Yeah.
And they again are number 15. So if you are new here, you're looking for a good side hustle, non-phone survey site, take a look at number 15. Get on the wait list. And Shannon Boo is letting you guys know. She says, I swear I get like emails like 10 times a day on Prolific. We've seen surveys paying up to $50. So you just never know. And King Earl, I'm pretty sure if you leave the money on the table, he most definitely gonna pick it up.
Right.
Because he gets a lot of surveys also from Prolific. And again, Prolific has paid some bills for some of the family members here.
Mm-hmm.
Who says everyone is winning? Yes, y'all are. Freelance says, thank you very much for the income tracker.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
Lulu says, thank you, Earl. Monique, we hadn't posted it yet, Queen. We still talking. Going through the comments. We're going to do it in a few. Shannon Boo says, there's extra help. I know it. Sense Cash said the quality of jobs on Indeed is not the same. I use ZipRecruiter more. I thought they had a lot of scam jobs. I know they used to have a lot of them back in the day, ZipRecruiter. Maybe they've gotten better. Cents in cash. How do you like Zip Recruiter? Shannon Boo says, this is what I will be working on. Perhaps I need to do more mystery shopping for the weekends. She says, curious, does anyone on the chat have a strategy to how you line up the mystery shops? Do you have a schedule? I think Queen Cynthia says she tries to do the shops. If it's in a certain area, she'll try to group all of those shops together. That's what she said. That's how she does hers. So let's say if she's working for one company and maybe that company has 2 or 3 shops and it's just on Main Street or it's centered around Main Street, and the next company has a few shops near Main Street, she'll group those together.
Yeah.
Cookie Monster says Veer Fast is great and will humble you. And will humble you till people cuss you out. Respect those people. I used to hang up. Not hang up, Cookie Monster. Nicole says, wow, that's a lot of game playing. I thought I did a lot. Laugh out loud. Earl says, Tan, did you yawn again? I told you. Alex, yep, I thought I put it in here. Hang on one second. Earl said that's the 2 minute yawn.
I'm not gonna fool with Earl.
She gonna get me. I'm gonna be quiet. So look on this list here, Alex, and look at number 2. 2 and 3 really is the same. 2 is just play, and then 3 is best play, but they pretty much are the same.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have an Android phone, look at just play and best play on the list. 2 and 3, everybody. Gaming apps. Shannon Boo says, I love y'all. My pleasure. Thank you, Queen. Kids say, Shannon Boo, on Monday, I watch each company that I normally check all of the companies and plan my day to shop. I use the Spoke app and I plan my route from the farthest to the closest back to my home. That's a good idea. She says, thank you. I was looking at that schedule like, what do I do? Hit these shops, laugh out loud. She says, set your goal and line up your shops accordingly. And Kizzy has made a nice chunk of change off the mystery shops also.
Yeah.
Demeter says, also, ladies, when working for Ellis and the other shops, how and when do they pay, and what type of camera should we use? Also, should we download a PDF file that they mention? I'm not aware of what PDF.
The PDF may be of the questions that you have to ask or the things that you have to make sure you have check, that you check maybe.
Like a checklist.
Yeah, your checklist.
Mm-hmm. And it depends, Demeter. Some of the companies pay every 2 weeks. Presto Shopper, they have the Insta shops. They pay within 3 to 5 business days. And I think Ellis pays once a month. So it just depends on the company. And the type of camera, we've heard a pin, we've heard a necklace, we've heard a pendant. So it's really just up to you, whatever you feel comfortable with. Kizzy says, if your target is 600 for the week, just line them up to complete a few each day. Shannon Boo, she says, sweet. The good news with that list you just posted, Tan, is it has a waiting list.
Which one?
Chris says, what's the name of the company you're talking about that pays $17 an hour for reviewing content? I clicked on it, but I don't see a name. Activist Connect. Activist Connect is the company, King. So if you scroll to the bottom and click apply here, it'll take you straight to their website. So again, everybody take a look at Activist Connect. Link is in the chat. Non-phone. Work when you want. One of our queens was hired and you do not need experience. $17 an hour. Okay, you onboarded with shift off. Tier support background just came back. The job is back up again. All right, Cookie Monster.
All right.
Congratulations to you. Congrats. And we finna get to the jobs.
All right.
Joan Measurement Inc. was one. They just don't like Washington. We sorry, they don't like Washington.
No.
I think it's because y'all minimum wage is what, like 17 an hour? I think that's what it is. Y'all got a higher minimum wage than most of these other states. So like it seems like the states further south, the minimum wage is low. Yeah. But further like with like California and up north, like New York, New Jersey, it's high. And the minimum wage is high. And that's why they don't like y'all. Or y'all want 17. It's a lot. Right. That's a lot. So Measurement Inc. Queen, and then Activist Connect. And both of these are hiring fast. Because I just posted Activist Connect like a couple of days ago. The queen said she already been hired with the company. And I just put the links in the chat, everybody.
All right. Well, we are going to get started. There are 15 positions that are hiring. Not going to read all of them, but I'll go through some of them. The first one on the list, Carol will put the link in the chat, is a technical help desk analyst. One, for Conduit, your moderate knowledge of each is required. We're looking for individuals who can excel in 2 or more of these. So if you know Linux command line, network and troubleshooting, help desk customer support, you must work in a 24/7 schedule. Day and night shifts are part of the job. Respond to phone and email and systematic alerts. Create and manage tickets or service requests. Responsible for researching and resolving alerts. Work with operations management, level 2 and 3 support personnel. Must have the ability to work in multi-system and multi-platform environment. You must have technical experience, 3 years, solid work knowledge of Linux command line, intermediate knowledge of networking concepts and command, understanding connectivity, firewalls and proxies preferred, strong communication, customer service, and troubleshooting skills are a must. ITIL service management knowledge desirable. You must have associate's or bachelor's degree or similar tech background. So that is number 1. Number 3 is a medical operations associate remote. This is a full-time position. Their schedule is they operate 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. This position will be mostly Thursday through Sunday post training. The advertised hours is anywhere between 12 a.m. and 11:59 p.m. So that most likely will be midnights, and it is you need 2 years of healthcare. A degree is not required as long as you have healthcare, strong organizational multitasking skills. You'll do appointment management, technical and IT coordination, communication and escalation, data and reporting. The pay is $20 an hour. Number 7 is a crisis counselor. And this one is $24 an hour with $3 overnight differential. The schedule is 8 p.m. to 4:30 a.m. and Tuesday from 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 20 hours a week. This role requires a 3-week, 40-hour training. Your office crisis counseling over the phone, complete safety assessment, serve as a mandated reporter. Familiar with the resources and providing information. You must 18 years of old or older, high school diploma, be reliable, complete yearly training as required by Lifeline, have knowledge of all job specific skills and risk assessment. Number 12 is a remote overnight general radiologist. You must be flexible. This is open to all subspecialties, including neuro, MSK, body, chest. This is 7 on, 14 off. The evening shift is 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. Cutting edge PACS and AI-powered dictation system. Board certified radiologist, completed fellowship in neuro, MSK, or body, and you need a Texas license. And they're paying $75,000 a year. Ooh. And this last one, they're looking for an EDL. No, I don't want to do that one. Not that one. Sorry. The extended hour client representative Vanguard is looking for, and this is state specific. They're looking for someone to to answer our inbound calls and chats, meet service and trading needs of Vanguard, advice and wealth management during non-traditional business hours, foster trust and reliability through consistent and high quality service, educate clients on Vanguard's product. You'll need a SIE, a mandatory requirement of the job, and you must be obtained no longer than 14 calendar days before identified start date. Must successfully pass Series 7 and 63 within the time frame described in Vanguard's licensing policy. Interest in financial planning and learning agility to navigate continuously evolving desktop applications. And this position is state specific. I don't know if I said that, but it is. And they pay between $64,000 and $70,000 a year. Okay, y'all, that's it.
And I did drop the link in the chat. I was tripping because Earl said, I'm doing prolific now. He said he got 45 studies, everybody. And then we had another queen. Let me see. She said she just got on the wait list. Freelance Kong. She says, wow, I got on Prolific's waiting list an hour ago and just got off the wait list. Just got the email, everybody. So again, if you are looking for an easy side, non-phone side hustle, Prolific, I told y'all, I said you may get on the wait list and get right off. Didn't I say that at the beginning of the stream? And this queen just said she got on tonight and got off tonight.
All right.
So y'all be sure. Don't leave the money on the table. The queen here says she gonna pick it up if you do. She said, please leave it. Number 15, ladies and gentlemen. Prolific. Chris says they need experience. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. I got it now. Okay, Chris. And if you are on a phone, you have to change your phone to the desktop mode in order to click on the links. Yeah. Thank you, Freelance. Freelance says, I just bought your side hustle tracker. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Earl said Washington State minimum wage is 17. Hey, Reba. 17. Oh, that's
wow.
No problem, John. Reba says, hey, Carol and Tan, all the queens and kings in the chat, liked and shared. Congrats to everyone. Just woke up. She says, keep getting them eggs. You know, we have to keep our peeping neighbors. We have to get them something to do. Okay, Lene, she said, thank you, ladies. I'm going to look over them tomorrow. I appreciate you always. Thank you, queens. And we finna get over here.
All right, y'all. See y'all. When is it? Wednesday? Yeah. All right,
See you
y'all.
on the next live stream, everybody. Y'all have a
Well,
good night. That's the third. That's the third. Bye,
see
y'all.
y'all later.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Y'all hit the like button and share the live on the way out. Bye, y'all.
Bye.